ain't ready quite yet. But we do have Playing Ducks starting off on the terrace side and Orbit on the CT side. So piss around. It's going to mean quite a bit for Playing Ducks, to be honest, because Orbit, they already were the overdogs, or in other words, Playing Ducks, they were the underdogs, and they just had to come out on top in the ninth round at least to make things a little bit more better for them. But still, the piss around is still going to be there. What are you doing, Keith? Come on. Don't do this.
Terrorists win.
Oh yeah. Quack. Alright, so both teams ready. Orbit, let's get started. Let's get started with a pistol round, and let's also have a look what kind of equipment they go for. If there's going to be a kit or not on Orbit side, because that plays a big factor. As then the team also has prepared themselves for a retake, but if that's going to be the case or not, let's have a look. There we have it. Already buys coming in from Orbit. There's no kit until now, and they just go for pure armor onto 3 men, grenades onto 2, so Griefmeister will be one of the men holding a grenade. That's going to be Molotov, and Trigger's already into tunnels, trying to cut off any kind of pushes, but there's no man going into tunnels. It's only Kirby. Now look at that. All the on damage onto Schutten. He is going to take a headshot down at 2 HP, and now the terrorists, they're making their way through the short. Pyth, though, will be the one holding this. He's got a little bit backup as well from his teammate, Rogue, but on B, there's also no action going on. Rogue, though, still standing onto the bomb side. We'll be seeing some action over there. Kirby, though, lurking around. Rogue, we missed the action for a second. And there we have it. 3 men go down to the ground for Playing Ducks. It's all down to Kiev, and he also goes down. Mohojo mowing them down with the double kill off the P2000, and that's going to be Orbit picking up the first round. Now also able to go ahead and gear up. And Playing Ducks, they never ever got near to a bomb site, so bomb plan does not come in question. That's going to be no money for them, but they could still just go ahead and force up a buy. This time, not so many Tech 9s. Only one Tech 9 on TT, and the remaining ones go for P250s, and I think there's a reason. There's a reasonable explanation for this. Griefmeister, though, with his teammates shooting. They do find one kill. Mohojo, though, onto middle is going to find one for himself, and it's going to be a quick 2-for-none trade favoring Orbit until now. Crisby, though, on catwalk, will just be moving up for a second, and Pyth comes in from behind. He's going to shut him down. It's all down to KZ and Crisby. They both have bought armor, so there's a little bit of investment into this round, but Crisby, he will be finding a kill. Won't be able to find that kill before KZ goes down, and possibly also a second one is going to pick it up, so that's going to be a little bit of economical damage onto Orbit. But Playing Ducks, they still haven't got any rounds or any potential kills in this entire game. Griefmeister and Schutten, though, they do make their way towards the B site, and he does smoke it off. So early on smoke off onto tunnels, that's gonna mean a lot for them. They can just delay the push from the terrace, and they do make them force them into middle. And look at that, that's gonna be Mohojo. He does mow down one, and then Rogue comes in from behind. Griefmeister does so close with Tech 9 is gonna find the kill finally. He does survive with only 9 HP, but still gets the job done, and no casualties taken by Orbit. 3 rounds on the board. Playing Ducks, though, on the other hand, with none, but they will be able to gear up for the first time in this game with AK-47s and an op as well on the Kiev. He doesn't really go for body armor because he want to save the $1,000. He's just waiting for that peak because if he dies early on to the body armor, there you have it. That's a really smart play from Kiev. Goes for no body armor when he survives the middle push or the mid peak. Just goes for it. Trying to keep as much money conserved as possible. So big. I mean, he's got the credits over there, but Kirby is going to peek short early on. Won't be finding the kill, though, but has been spotted out in Pyth. He does fall back, and he's the one who's carrying the op onto short, and now the op has become more of a stationary weapon. So if you have the op, you can't be that mobile anymore. You can't be scoped in and checking all the corners around. You have to stand in a single position, or you have to go for the quick scopes. And not every player is meant to be able to do, but look at this push right now from Playing Ducks. They do push out. Pyth is going to miss his shot, won't be able to clip any shots over there, but the grenade is going to be dealing some damage onto short. There's only 50 seconds left on the clock, whereas Playing Ducks, on the other hand, they haven't gained much ground. Kirby with his teammate making their way towards middle. They already smoke off CT spawn, and now the CTs, they're guessing where they're going. Shoot them though onto the B bomb side. He has some backup, but there's no one watching middle, and just in a second there's 3 men running right towards him, and he only got the UMP. Can he defend this? Crispy says no, shuts him down right after, and Kirby, he also finds a kill for himself, so it was only Griefmeister who did some damage over there. Kirby still surviving with 5 HP, but Orbit, there's a completely different mission open for them right now. They do have 2 kits. Pyke and Rogue are going to be these 2 men holding these kits, but they still have to get into the bomb side with only 2 flashes. That's quite a bit of a challenge, and Mahojo is already hesitating on this retake. Rogue, though, does go down, and this is about the time for Orbit to fall back and allow Playing Ducks to find their first round on the board. Mahojo won't be able to find any exit frags, but I think Pyth just saving that up, that should mean a lot, even though he didn't hit that shot onto short. If he did, I mean, things could have been so much different. But Orbit, though, on the other hand, I think they're still in good hands with a little bit of economy over there as well. We have Rogue, Shoot-Done, both of them looking good with 7k each, so should be able to drop to their teammates as well. And Orbit, one more time, they're fully equipped, nothing to worry about. But Playing Ducks, on the other hand, they just want to pick up this game right now. Losing that pistol round doesn't mean you eventually lose the entire game, but it does allow the opponent team to pick up 3 rounds, sorry. And look at that, Pyth goes so offensive on the middle, and it's gonna pay off. Eve is Tizian, actually. He does peek out, but his teammate also flashes his way through, and Tizian is going to find the head onto Python. He will be punished. The op goes down, and the man advantage goes right in the hands, or right in favor of Playing Ducks. Rogue, though, onto long doors. We'll be waiting a little bit patiently for a man to run out, but right now, they're trying to make their presence available onto middle, trying to gain as much ground as possible. Tizian, though, hesitating a bit, trying to go out of the doors, but Shitten, on the other hand, he's just waiting. Where's Kirby? He's gained so much ground. And now the CTs, now the terrorists, on the other hand, I mean, they have cut off the CTs into A section and B section, so they can easily penetrate on any bomb site they want to with no problems. And there you have it, the CTs just run right into their crosshairs. Kirby, though, he loses a teammate as he does find the kill on the Rogue, and Mahojo, only 48 HP, will be going down to Tizian as well, and that should be a 2v4 once again. Griefmeister and Shitten this time around, they do have kits. There's only one flashbang to flash their way in, and they're already being stopped by the counter flashes of the terrorists. So Ducks, once again, they do plant the bomb, and they have complete control of the scenario right now. It's all down to Shitten and Griefmaster, who already gave up on the situation, which is also a smarter move. But if this keeps going on, Orbit, they might not be left with many rounds to play out on the CT side. So let's have a look onto the scoreboard. Oh, Kirby does shut down Shitten. So it's a 1-for-1 trade over there for Shitten, but it does not really pay off because he shouldn't be having... He does have enough money to buy up, but he needed that M4 for his teammate. I mean, if he just dropped it to Mahojo, who just has 2,400 left, it could have been a complete buy round for Orbit, but that's not going to be the case. And let's have a look on the scoreboard. It is Orbit until now top fragging with 2 men. It's going to be Mahojo and Rogue. 5 frags each, then not really far. Shitten also with 4 frags on the board, and Playing Ducks, though, just sharing it with 3 and 2 each. Shitten, though, he does smoke off B, and goes towards middle, so he is playing the B support player, but also playing middle at the very same time. Griefmaster, he gets dropped down to 21 HP, and I didn't really notice, but Orbit, they did go for the forced buy, and the shotgun, the Max 7, is going to be in the hands of Rogue. He does look away to the flashbang, but then 2 of them just come jumping out, do find the headshot onto him, and take the man advantage once again. It's the very same thing that happened in the previous round for Playing Ducks, but this time around, they're making it look like an A fake, and they're making their way towards the B bomb site. KZ, though, finds 1 kill and has control of the situation. Is going to flash out as well. And now his teammates, they can just rotate, put the bomb down in Orbit. They're once again isolated from this bomb site where all the action is taking place. And Kirby also so close to the door. He knows there's people coming towards him, but Shitten, will he be expecting him? Even if he does, they will just be falling back, and it's another save for Orbit. This is the 3rd time in a row. This is not looking good for them. Mahojo, though, he does find a kill, but that still isn't worth it. I mean, it did cost them a round, and the force buy, It could have been so much better if that one gun would have been saved in a previous round. Although Mahojo does find that one kill, could also pick up an AK-47, which does do a little bit more damage than a FAMAS. But we still got Orbit now, cutting ties. We're playing Ducks 3-3. And no money to invest. It's only 2 players with rifles. It's not looking good for a start for them, but there you have it. They just force up the buy. Gonna be a scout onto Pyth. If that is going to work out, Griefmaster though denies on this force buy. He's not gonna go for anything. Just saves his money for the next round. And Pyth does go for another peek. Didn't hit any shot until now. Did he hit it? No, he didn't. Not until now. He's gonna miss another shot, and the scout buy is not paying off for them quite yet. They're not finding any kills, any shots, on any tags onto middle. And Kirby, he's also getting ground onto short, and the CTs, I mean, they're just focusing onto A right now. Pyth shooting 2 of them onto CD spawn, then they got Mahojo in the middle, and the only man completely isolated onto B is going to be Griefmaster, holding with only a USPS, but there's no one coming towards him, so nothing to worry about for him. On the other hand, we got Keeve. He's looking at the A bomb site. He does look away at the right moment. He could have found that one kill. Oh, look at that. Pyth jumping headshot. No, it's not going to happen. He's actually going to take the headshot to himself. So Kirby finds a kill. Crispy as well. KZ also getting a kill for himself, and Mahojo trying to battle it out as he's the last man standing, and he will be going down to Crispy 4-3. Did I want to work on a vent? I don't think there's any vents in Titas 2, but I'm not sure. I mean, we just need to find a map with vents. You know, Nuke is out of the map pool. We got Train. Train doesn't have any vents. Alrighty, but until now, I mean, playing Ducks, they're just making Orbit go for all these force buys. Now Pyth, he's just having MP9, the Rose Iron, so Orbit, they're not buying properly. They're not buying the way they were meant to buy, actually, in all these rounds. They're just wasting all their money left and right, trying to go for these force buys, trying to just force out a round, try to get back what they lost, and it's costing them a lot right now. Playing Ducks, they're looking good with a lot of money in the bank because of all these rounds that they've won. And they also have an op, also 3 AK-47s, 1 M4A1S, and there we have it. Pyth, he won't be able to supply or to provide with an MP9 quite yet. He's completely flashed out. There's a man right next to him. He's gonna find that kill, but that will just be it. Could have been so much better for him, but that flash just came right towards him, flying right in his face and blinding him out completely. And Rogue, as well as his teammate Mahojo, they go for yet another save, and this can't be. I mean, playing Ducks, they're picking up 5 rounds on the board, and they're on the terrorist side, and if this keeps going on, you guys know what's going to happen. Let's have a look. That's going to be 5 rounds lost in a row, so that's going to be loser bonus turned on right away. I mean, the money valve has just been open right there for Orbit for losing so many rounds, but 5 rounds on the roll already, 3,500 every single round, making it 3,400, being precise over there. If that's going to work out, and look at that, Rogue, he doesn't even manage to hold up onto his M4, and now Mahojo will be the one who's hunted down, but there's only 1 man coming in for him, so should be able to pick up that kill onto KZ, but if that's going to happen, yes it is. It's going to clip that shot onto him, so it's going to be 5 rounds on the board for playing Ducks, though. And they've still got plenty of money to buy, whereas Orbit, and in this very case, I would just say they should just go for 1 eco, and then they can just go ahead, force up the buys, go for a double op setup, possibly also Pyth picking up an op. He's just gonna go for the scouts. It's a good decision though from Orbit, not forcing up a buy once again. Pyth though. Oh no way! He just shot him once and just found the entire kill. That didn't happen. Through the door, and he deal 100 damage with a scout, but Tizian though he's gonna punish Mahojo for that, and Pyth goes for the op, won't be able to get that kill onto him, and it's gonna be 2-for-2 trade. But look at that, Rogue is already coming in from behind. He's gonna drop down Kirby to 0 HP as he does take him down. Tizian though still trying to battle it out onto middle, tries to revenge that kill, and does find Griefmaster in the meanwhile, but it's back into a 2v2, and the bomb, I think it's kind of trapped as Skitten, sorry. He does go for the jumping scout shot, is gonna land it, and there's 1 more man coming for it. Tizian waiting for it. 77 HP. He is gonna get clipped down to 4 HP, but still survives. And Rogue, it's a battle for him. I mean, this is a fight that Rogue can't lose. Tizian though, he does pick up the bomb and is making his way towards the B bomb side. But Rogue, Will he be sensing that? I think he does. He does hear the footsteps. Now jumps down into CD spawn. Will he be able to catch that kill? Yes, he should be able to. That should be the 4th round on the board for Orbit. Whoa. Did that just really happen? I mean, I'm also seeing an ad right now. This is kind of bad. Bad Twitch staff. Really bad Twitch stuff. Roko. With a grenade. I thought he's just gonna catch a kill, but he's still gonna drop down 2 players with 50 HP and lower. KZ also goes down to 2 HP. It won't be going down quite yet. Still trying to make his presence available over there onto tunnels. Shitten though. He's peeking in quite close. Titian will just be finding that kill onto him. It's a Soul playing Ducks with all 5 men alive. Griefmaster though. I don't think he's going to be able to pull out this round. We've also given away his position so early on, and then he got KZ with only 2 HP coming in from behind. Oh, he does find that kill onto him, so he's still surviving with 7 HP, but I mean, playing Ducks now, they just want this man dead. They will be hunting for him, and this is not going to be looking good for Orbit at all. I mean, they've got 4 rounds on the board. They did win that 1 round after losing consecutive 5 rounds, and it does go back towards playing Ducks. So the money, I mean, the loser bonus, it gets reset, and there's no money left onto Orbit. So once again, we're seeing them going for eco. We're just playing Ducks. They should be able to pick up this round with all these guns in hand if nothing goes wrong. Kirby, he starts off early on, finds 2 kills. Also gonna draw first blood onto Griefmaster. Smokes off smokes off the door, so everything is secured in Orbit. They're still going for this push onto long, on the playground. They're still looking forward to find a kill, but there's no one lurking around onto long area. But there's a man in T spawn. Can they find the kill? Keeve though, trying to make himself, trying to make himself a little bit more stealth, and the camouflage it just did work out for quite a bit. But after it, Rogue, they just came in for some kills, and they did find it for themselves. Yet, won't be able to pick up that op quite yet because it's so far behind. Look at that, Rogue. Trying to play the ninja right now. He does want a rifle for himself, that's for sure. But even if not, he does have enough money to buy up in the next round, although his teammates... What? Crispy just running so close to him. So his teammates, they should be able to buy up as well. I mean, a force buy should be available onto their side. Pyth with a scout, as he usually likes to go and shoot them though. The mass buy shouldn't be that bad also for Mohojo, but they might just be going for another eco round, and this is not looking good for Orbit. Going for all these force buys early on in the game, that's what's hurting them right now. Playing Ducks, they could just pick up all those kills with the colorful buy, with the scattered buy for Orbit, and now they can just go ahead against pistols, make 1 or 2 more rounds, because that's just all they need on the terrorist side. Crispy though keeps spraying around, is gonna find a man reloading, won't be able to connect the shots, and there you have it. Pyth, he comes in from behind, is just gonna seal the deal. He's gonna shoot Mohojo right in the back. Oh no. Through the door? Come on, Keeve. That's a little bit too harsh, but Pyth though, he's the last man alive. 1v4. And the hopes are just fading away as he does run away from the situation. So it's gonna be 8 rounds on the board for playing Ducks. On the other hand, I mean, Orbit should be able to buy up, and I think it's about time for them to get back into the game. If the scoreline in the end of this first half is going to be more like 7 to 8, I would still say it's a good half for both of the teams. And there we have an Orbit. They do go for the force buy, and oh, we also have an auto sniper, so that's kind of interesting. I think they also buffed the auto sniper in some manner, but let's have a look. Rogue though, just waiting for that flashbang from his teammate, and the terrorists on the other hand. I mean, they're also shaping up for this push, but until now it's only Pyth, Rogue, and his teammate. But Mohojo, he does do some action over there. He's gonna find 2 kills onto long. Still tries to spray down 1 more man, but it's not gonna happen through the smoke. But I think Orbit, they're already showing us a little bit of a light over there. Mohojo though, trying to gain as much ground as possible onto long. This is a really smart decision from him as well, whereas KZ misses the opportunity to open up the round with that 1 kill that he possibly could have gotten. Hit his teammates. They're just trying to make their way through middle, and this is not going to be easy. I mean, this is not an easy mission for them right now. Pyth, he's already in CD spawn, but there's a man with the op peeking out, and he is using he was peeking with the scope open, so that's something we should be keeping in mind as well. I mean, it's not that easy to do that, so credits to you, Keith. You did find a kill with the nerfed op. And it's back into a 3v4, sorry. And there's only 35 seconds left on the clock. So playing Ducks, they slowly have to make a move. And it's going to be the A side push. Rogue, though, with the auto sniper holding this. Can he stop this push from coming in? He already loses his teammate, and he won't be expected over there. Rogue, though, if he peeks out right now, he's going to miss a bomb platter. Can he find the kill on the short? Yes, he will. And he also finds the kill on the Crispy, and it's back into 1v3. Right now, Orbit, they shouldn't be losing this one at least. Heath, though, comes up, is going to find one kill. Won't be able to connect the second kill, and that will be Schutten defusing the bomb, finding that round. 5-8, and Orbit, they do come back into the game.
Counter-terrorists win.
Well, that auto sniper, I think it's kind of buffed. I didn't really read the updates, but after a couple of interview videos that I saw, I think it's kind of buffed right now. It's more overpowered, and look at that Rogue. He's just gonna abuse it. Kirby, though, spotted out a man onto middle. That's gonna be Griefmeister. He's still gonna look away. Doesn't want to go for a second peek, as the terrorist already knows his position. Could also pre-fire him, but Pyth also sticking so close to the door. Could work out for them, but Crispy, he's gonna punish Mohojo this time around, as he does go for the aggressive push onto long once again, and Rogue with the auto sniper won't be able to find the kill, and Kiev with the op finds the kill for himself as well. Tizian as well, making it a 3v2, right? 5v2, sorry. Schutten, he should be finding that kill, and yes, he will be, and that's the op going down, but the terrorists are not letting loose onto this long push. Schutten, he's trapped into city spawn in the smoke right now. He has to find that kill on the Kirby, and will be finding that. Turns it back into 2v3, and matters, they're still possible for them. Playing Ducks, it looks like they've got different plans right now. Crispy, he's on a long run right now. Possibly also wants to go towards the B tunnels, and if he does that, I mean, Griefmeister is going to be isolated in this situation, and he does go down as he's completely flashed out, and Schutten, can he find that kill? It's a 3v1. He does have a kid, but he also has only one flashbang, and he will get shut down by Tizian, who flanks him from city spawn. That's going to be the 9th round from playing Ducks. I mean, Orbit right now, things are looking not that good for them, as they have to go for this force buy. I mean, they don't even have enough money. They will be just left with pistols for this round. Only Griefmeister, he could possibly force up for a FAMAS, but if that is going to help the situation, he's just going to go for a scout, and there you have it. Making matters even worse, Keith picks up the kill on the Schutten, and that is Orbit, already losing a man, and the terrorists, they're not stopping. They're just going into this B bomb site. They just want to have some blood, and there you have it, Tizian. He finds a kill for himself. Hazy also did do some damage onto that player, and Rogue, he does come in with a kill. No, that's third Pyth with a kill of his own, and then Rogue gets shut down right from the back. Keith, you're still camping in T-spawn. And Mohojo, with a flash in his hand, is gonna get caught off guard as well. Pyth now, no! Keith, mid-air, does go down to that deagle shot, and we're back into the 2v2, which is still possible for Pyth. Just as I say it, it's playing Ducks. They just come out on top, but those deagle shots, God bless. Oh yeah, it's 5-10, favoring playing Ducks this time around, the Germans. But I mean, they did pick up one too many rounds. I mean, 5-10 scoreline. I mean, this is what we used to have. This is how we used to see the halves on in the game before. I mean, not in. I mean, in the past. Wow, this is. I mean, English is becoming a really hard language for me nowadays. Sorry. But yeah, in the past we used to see this scoreline, but after all these updates in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, I mean, now it's a C-decided map, and playing Ducks, they already pick up those few rounds, and there you have it. KZ gets back to work. He's gonna pick up one kill for himself. And Orbit, they're losing on men a little bit too fast right now. Look at that. Keith, he also pushes in from long. He's gonna drop the bomb planter. And it's back into the favor of playing Ducks once again. It's a pistol round. Keith with one more kill. Can he find the last one? Schutten does shut him down, keeps the dream alive, but he's still got 4 men to put down to the ground to just rattle those bullets right into their chests and heads. KZ will be the next one for him in line. They're slowly getting pressurized, and look at that, playing Ducks. They're just playing it out. He does spot out that one USPS, but won't be able to find the kill, as both of them just peek out and find that kill. Playing Ducks with 11 rounds on the board. Orbit only 5. And they are already feeling the pressure. Okay, what is up with the ads? I'm also not getting it right now. Because I'm also watching the stream myself, and I'm seeing all these ads. I mean, this is pathetic. Oh, there you have it. It's actually seen Gnome. Come on, buddy, you can't do this, okay? You can't do this. Alright, so we have a Twitch moderator, our Twitch staff member who is playing the ads in the channel. Let's just give him a shout out to please stop. Let's just say it. Please stop. Alright, so as we try to get that Twitch moderator to behave a bit, we got Crispy already dropping down one player, but I don't think that's enough damage being done over there. There you have it. Grenade just pops right back into lower tunnels. What is going on?
Bomb has been planted.
Crispy though, on the other hand. Come on, if you're not doing it, who the hell is doing it? I'm sitting here. I'm watching all the ads play. Come on. Let's stop. The Playing Ducks though, they do try to pull that around back, but Orbit, they go for the Force Spy and the Tech 9s. I mean, they're still a little bit overpowered, and also that MP7 that KZ picked up, that also has some power left into it. Or actually, they buffed all those MP7s, all those submachine guns, and Pyth is gonna get the better off him. And look at that, shoot them. He doesn't even stop. Finds that kill at 6-11. Playing Ducks. I mean, I think they're gonna have a hard time on the CT side, even though if they can still win this game, they're gonna have a hard time against Orbit. And Orbit right now, they're trying to make the way towards long, and with all 5 men, the CTs, are they expecting this? Tizian though with 1-1D, won't be able to connect the second one, does get Griefmeister dropped down, but Griefmeister will be replying with 2 frags off his own. It's back into a 4v3 right now, and look at that, Strupton, he does go down. Keeve also finds a kill for himself with the scout. So the Force Spy, I mean, it's Force Spy versus Force Spy right now, and it's always the team that's Force Spying who comes out on top. Keeve, jumping scout shot, and they are not expecting Pyth to be this close, and he does find the double kill as they were both hugging each other, and Pyth is back into a 1v1. He does have 10 bullets in his AK-47, so it's still possible, and he does keep the dream alive as he picks up that kill. 7-11. 2 more rounds, and then we'll be having 9-11. I mean, scoreline. Orbit. As said before, I mean, Playing Ducks on the other hand, they're doing the same mistake that Orbit were doing. They're going for all these 4 spies. They're not happy from with that slash from his teammate, but still Orbit. They are building up the bank. I mean, it's a complete reflection for me right now. What happened to Orbit is happening to Playing Ducks again. I mean, they're getting frustrated. They just want to get those rounds back, and it's not happening for them. Even though they go for Force Spy after Force Spy after Force Spy, that's not how it works out. You need to be a little bit patient. You need to save up some money, go for a complete buy, and then just go guns versus guns. But right now, it doesn't work out for them at all. They don't even manage to find a single kill. That's going to be 8-11, favoring Orbit. Favoring Playing Ducks until now, but I think now is actually the time that Playing Ducks realize slowly, okay guys, it's not working out. We went for 2 Force Spies, we did manage to come out on top, and Orbit, they should be able to just go ahead and win one more round at least, turn it back into a 9-11 scoreline. 9-11. And then, Playing Ducks though, on the other hand, they should be able to force up a buy, also get an op onto Kiev. And let's see what kind of wonder he does, what kind of op wonders he does pull out on the CT side. But that's going to be the first kill going down. It's going to be Kiev finding 1 kill with the 5-7, then gets taken down. And Pyth also, as well as Skype, they do trade out a couple of kills over there. KZ though, surviving at 4 HP. I think he's also going to get shut down by Pyth, and there we have it. 9-11 scoreline. Favoring Playing Ducks until now, but Orbit, they are getting closer onto that scoreline. And let's have a look at this gun versus gun round, because if this goes wrong for Playing Ducks, I still think that Orbit, they might just be able to come back. Crispy though, he's gonna spot out that one-man Skype, and you don't peek into Lord Tunnels from that box, and he does get shut down. That's going to be a man advantage going towards Playing Ducks, and it's a good start for them. I mean, they do find that first kill, and now they just fall back, play as defensive as possible, let the terrorists just make the wrong move, because they already did their first one, and Keith is going to punish that first man, and Pyth won't be able to catch up onto that frag quite yet. Keith finds 2 in total, That's all in favor of playing Ducks right now. Orbit, they have to go against this 2-man stack onto this 8 bombs, and if they do find those kills, it's gonna be a completely different story. But look at that, Keeve, he does jump up, and Rogue shuts him down with a P250. Says, get out of here, Keeve, don't jump right in my face. But Crispy, he's pulling up some backup over there, also some flashes in KZ. There should be nothing to worry about when you got 3 men coming right from different angles to support you. And Mojo, he does find that first one. And that second one through the smoke. That's going to be epic, but I don't think it's going to happen. He's completely trapped into this corner. KZ, though, won't be the next one to fall. It's going to be Crispy, but it's back into 9 to 12. And Orbit, they do lose the pace over there, but look at that money onto their side. There's plenty of money for them. Enough to buy for the next 3 rounds, and they should be able to possible to force buy. I mean, come on, they do have that one advantage with the Tech 9. I mean, Rec 9, sorry. So the Tech 9 is on board for them, so nothing for them to worry about. But playing Ducks, though, on the other hand, they did pick up those rifles, and Kiev with the up, he's also become kind of an unstoppable monster right now for Orbit. I'm playing Ducks. That's all they need right now. Look at shit, he's making so much noise over there. Kiev, though, goes more defensive, wants to go the most outfit, but then also stay as defensive as possible. It's gonna tag a shot, but he's down to 6 HP. Smoke won't be dealing any damage over there. Could have get dropped down by 2 HP more, but it's not gonna happen. And Keefe still survives. There's no trades going on until now. So a little bit of damage over there, and Crispy goes for a risky peek with a grenade in his hand. It's gonna pay off for him quite yet, because now he has some information. Peeks out with a flashbang. He flashes himself. And he does go down, so Rogue will be the one punishing him. And he does get 2 kills. Mohojo, though, on the other hand, on the B bomb, says he's going to shut down 1. And Keeve, you're down to 6 HP. You shouldn't be going for this peak. You will be punished for it. And Tizian, you're all alone, 1v4. But he's got some men hunting for him. Shitten, though, finds the kill. It's back 10 to 12. I'm playing Ducks. I mean, they do get their loser bonus reset after winning that 1 round and losing it right after. They've got almost no money left right now for the next few rounds in Orbit. They should be able to tie the scoreboards. And Tizian will be losing 1 player onto that push over there, and he's gonna get 2 kills. Keeve actually gets those 2. Casey also 1 for himself. Pyth, you're down to 1v4 right now. What are you gonna do? What do you have to offer over here? And the bomb is also down. And the CTs are just closing in from all the angles. Tech 9, though, won't be enough for him to break through his defense off the CTs. And it's back in the hands of playing Ducks. It's a back and forth in the rounds right now. The money situation, it's swing left and right. But mostly, it's for playing Ducks. Orbit, they just stacked up enough money in the previous few rounds that they won. So they don't have to worry about it in this round. But after this, I mean, things are going to get so sketchy for both of the teams if they lose one or the other rounds. Playing Ducks, though, they do pick up an op onto Kiev, and if that's going to help them, I don't think so. They didn't find a kill quite yet, and Grief Mastery did open up onto that 1 kill. Rogue, though, finds 1. It's back to the 2v2 trade. Crispy, though, shuts down 1 more for himself, so it's going to be a 2 for 3, and Rogue won't be connecting that grenade as Crispy is not even close to the window right now. And the Molotov, it's not going to hit any damage over there, but Rogue does bring it back in the 2v2. He's out in the open, and Kiev shuts him down through the box. Come on, Kiev. Get out of there. It's not finding that kill on the last man, but I mean, things are still in favor of both of the teams. But after that move, KZ shuts him down. He's gonna get it back into playing Ducks' hand, and it's 14 to 10. For a second, I was about to say things are in control of Orbit, but after seeing after seeing, who was it, the last man? I think it was Rogue. After seeing Rogue just throwing that smoke and then looking away before he even pops up, I just saw the death coming for him. And playing Ducks, 14 rounds on the board. I mean, they're on the CT side, and there you have it. Pyth, he does open up with a Tech 9, so it's going to pay off for him quite a bit. He's going to find 2, could also find 3, but Keeve, he'll be shutting him down with the op. And it's back into a 4v3 scenario where Orbit this time around have control of the site. There's only 1 kid onto Tizian, so if they want to go for this retake, they're going to speed up, because if Tizian goes down, the round goes down, and they do fall back. So this is a smart decision from them. Orbit, though, with 11 rounds on the board, aren't looking that bad. I mean, they could possibly pick up another rifle because it did drop 2 players. So they're all looking good right now. They should also have enough money for the next round, all of them having armor. So Orbit, they're still in the game. So what do you guys think? Is the comeback real? I mean, for a second it was real for Orbit, but do you guys still think the comeback is real? If yes, you guys know. # comeback is real. If no, you just scream no, like no. Sorry, that was a bit weird. Oh yeah, speculations against Kiev. All of 9 nerfed. So true. I mean, it's still a little bit overpowered. It's just that the damage has been increased or decreased on long or short range. I'm not really sure, but I think it's still the same. Well, almost the same with less bullets, you know. Alrighty, but Griefmaster right now, he's trying to deal some damage over there. Playing Ducks, they're also not left with many rifles, or just 3. I mean, it's only a sniper rifle and 3 automatic rifles with a FAMAS on the Crispy. And there's no kit, there's only 2 kits. Okay, Kirby though, wasn't the one to go for the 570. They will be doing the sacrifice, and Rogue does shut down the first man, and this is a good start for them. But then now they do have to find that kill on the Kirby. If they don't find it, they just go right past by him. Kirby comes out from the smoke, is gonna pick up a kill, and now they know exactly where he is. So that's some good information for Orbit, but can they play with this? Can they work this out? They have to find that kill. Pyth, he does push out and finds that kill. This is exactly what Orbit needed right now. It's back into 2v3. But Orbit, they have complete control of this scenario. There's only 1 kid onto Tizian and Kiev with the op. He shouldn't be able to provide any more damage as a CTs, as a terrorist. They're not looking forward to push out, and there you have it. He does find 1 kill, but this should be just the end as Rogue sprays him down with the Galil and makes it the 12th round for his team. Playing Dexter on the other hand, I mean, this is just a complete back and forth right now, this entire game. This is just churning out of control. Playing Dux, I mean, they don't have any money left right now, and this is what Counter-Strike is mostly all about. It's not about kills. It's not about being the top fragger or anything. It's completely tactical. It's all about money. It's okay. I mean, the world is all about money, but it's more about money and tactics and how you plan your economy for the future. The future planning. Exclamations. Is ults in this game, but playing Ducks right now, they'll be losing yet another round, so 13-14, and they should be able to buy up, I believe. Okay, that with that money, they should be able to buy it, that's for sure. But Orbit, on the other hand, I mean, they do want to push this back into their favor, and if they just draw the scoreboard 14-14, playing Ducks, they're once again left to force buy, else they'll be allowing Orbit to take away match point. And if Orbit take away match point, I mean, it's already over. It's almost over, I would say. Because playing Ducks, they shouldn't be having any rifles to defend with. I'm an open person. Pinkish. That's why. I'm a really open person. That's why I have so many opinions. But Tizian does find the first kill. That's a good start for them. Hojo, though, on the other hand, way up with his teammate onto short. If they find that 1 kill onto KZ, which won't be happening, and now he peeks out, he's gonna be building up some pressure on the stake right now. But the grenade, that's gonna deal some damage over there. Not that much, but Tizian, he's also live with 40 HP of his own. And Pit is also shutting them down from that way, and Orbit, they're slowly running out of options right now. They have to go for this B push, also just go right onto this line of defense from the CTs and try to battle it out, which could be costly for them. But the CTs, on the other hand, they're just playing this defense so good. Kirby does go down, so it's all onto Crispy right now. He does push out onto middle. Mohojo shuts him down. It's back into a 3v4, and Orbit, they've gained so much ground. They've got complete control of B tunnels. They've got complete control of the B bomb side, and they're putting it down right now, so there's nothing that could go wrong for them. Look at Pyth's position right now. Tizian, you're making too much noise, and Pyth is waiting for you. He's gonna shut you down with a headshot right in your face, and Mohojo, he's already hunting them down. As the CTs, they're just looking forward to save these rifles, and it might not be happening for them. Crazy though. We'll be finding a man running right towards him. That's gonna be Mohojo, but he does give away his position, and Pyth, he doesn't find a kill for himself. It's Skitten, sorry. Can he find a kill? It's gonna be a quick no-no. They will be losing some rifles, but this is definitely worth the try. Playing Ducks, if they would have lost those rifles, I mean, that AWP and the M4, things could have been so worse for them. But KZ right now, he could drop an M4, and we should be having a Playing Ducks, completely equipped Playing Ducks. Or armed Ducks, better said. Going into this round, they are taking things a little bit different over here. KZ pushing through the smoke. Ow! He has been spotted. Skitten knows exactly what's in there. KZ, he just peeked out a little bit too much. Skitten Did find that kill, so he did not do the wrong decision over there for falling back. But Crispy though on the B bomb side will be dealing some damage over there. And Rogue, you gotta pull this out. It's a 1v1. It's a 1v2 right now. Keith though, he does have an op. And you've got plenty of nades. Use this flashbangs. He's just waiting patiently. He's not even thinking that anyone is tunnels, which could be the possibility, but which is not the case right now. And Rogue peeks out. Could have been the double spray down. It's not gonna happen for him. Keith 1v1 down to 4 HP. Rogue, come on. There's no way you're losing this round. Even though you're going for the P250, you should be able to find that kill. He's down to 4 HP. This should be match point for Orbit, and so it will be 15 to 14. And Orbit, they do secure the game for themselves, so the worst thing that can happen right now is that we end up with a draw as Playing Ducks. They pull out this next round, but there's not enough money onto their in their hands, and Keith, he does go for the scout, so I think the scout is a little bit more mobile than the ops. I would favor that quite a bit, but if he finds that one kill, look at that. They do tag down one player, and that's gonna be Pyth, just with the auto sniper. Finding that kill, I mean, Pyth, Mahojo, both of them, they just go for the auto snipers. And look at that, this push onto the B-bomb side. They're just annihilating the CTs. They're trying to defend this. What the hell? Griefmeister, you just killed a man in mid-air. Crispy goes down, and this is already the beginning of the end. Is Playing Ducks. They're already leaving the server. It's 2v4, and there's no kits on the hand, so as soon as the bomb goes down, the round will just spiral out of control, and there we have it. Shoot then. Find the second last kill of this game. TTN, can you provide? He is coming through the smoke, but it's not going to happen. Now will be GG 16-14. And that's how it's gonna end. Wow, that was a hell of a game. And let's say thank you for tuning in, so many people. I wasn't really expecting that many people to come in. And I hope you guys enjoyed the cast. It just came from the outside. I was a little bit busy today. So even the graphics were kind of messed up. I already saw so many people freaking out, like, oh my god, I thought it's Playing Ducks versus Orbit. This is Playing Ducks versus Monarch. Sorry, Orbit versus Monarch. Oh yeah, GG, what's the easy skins, easy life? Okay, not that easy. I mean, I can already imagine all the people who had placed the bet onto Orbit. They were already screaming their lungs out, like, no. But yeah, it could have also turned out in favor of Playing Ducks. And just as I said, it's a 50-50 game. It wasn't that 75 to 25, right? So once again, thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, all the links are down in the description below. And apart from that, I mean, I think this is it for today's game. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitch, because I'm planning to go active on Twitch myself, I'm just going to spam, because this is a typical Twitch manner, right? Spamming your links in the chat. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitch, whoa. I thought I just got banned by MoveOut. Okay, so if you guys want to follow me on Twitch, so make sure you guys bam that link. Hit me a follow. I'll be starting my streams tomorrow. I got a couple of case openings to do and all that stuff. I do get. I want to try out my luck. But apart from that, I would say easy skins, easy life, and you guys. Again, peace out and have a good day. Live life and love life, because life is beautiful. So see you guys next time.